and welcome. My name is Laura Fejer, new car sales consultant for Suburban Mazda of Sterling Heights. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to earn your business. Now, what were some of the features that you were looking for in your new car? Okay, so performance, better gas mileage, the most bang for your buck, of course, and technology. You wanted to stay connected with social media, as well as being connected on the road with your long drive to work. I can understand that. The Mazda 3 can do all of those things for you. Let's take a look. This is the 2014 Mazda 3 S Touring Sedan. First off, styling. You mentioned it's important to have a stylish, sporty vehicle. The Mazda does that. This is our third generation of the Mazda 3, and it's all new and redesigned. Take a look at the stance. As you can see, the body lines give you a sense of motion, a sense of energy, as well as the front aggressive stance looks like the car is ready to jump out at you, even while it's standing still. Mazda calls this Kodo Soul of Motion. This is the design aspect that they put with the new Mazda. Now, as you can see, let's take a look at some of the technology. First, let's take a look at the headlight. A class exclusive that you won't find on any other of its competitors are the automatic bi-xenon HID headlights with adaptive front lighting system. How that works is at night, the xenon lights are HIDs, so they're brighter than halogens, 5 times brighter, and they last longer as well. Now what that does is it gives you better visibility, especially while driving at night, and the adaptive front lighting system will turn the headlight 15 degrees around corners. Now, let's take a look at the side over here. Rims are important to you. I understand. 18-inch aluminum alloy wheels gives the aggressive stance a nice bold profile, so the luxury styling you're looking for with the cost-effective. Let's take a look under the hood. Sky Active. What is Sky Active? I'm really glad you asked. Sky Active is Mazda's all-new suite of technology, where they've redesigned and re-engineered the engine, transmission, body, and chassis. With this engine, it's a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder Sky Active G. It gets 184 horsepower, and it boasts 39 miles per gallon on the highway. As you can see, everything here, it's all blacked out. Anything the driver needs to worry about, highlighted in yellow. We recommend the 0W20 oil. It's a synthetic oil. We recommend your maintenance of every 6 months or every 5,000 to 7,500 miles. We'll get you where you need to go. And even look at, they've highlighted the windshield wiper fluid for you. All right, let's put this down. Let's take a look. The aerodynamics of the vehicle also are accommodating for that better gas mileage. They've even redesigned the mirror here. Now, I'm going to take you over to the trunk. I'd like you to come back here and take a look. What's really important is the amount of space you're going to get. 12.5 feet cubic space. I know you said that you have your golf clubs for when you and your buddy go out golfing. They'll definitely fit in here. It's a 60-40 split for even more storage for when you and your girlfriend go up north. We've even offered a cargo net to hold any equipment you may have, briefcases, things like that, if you'd like to throw those back here. Now let's come around to the side. Oops, let's unlock it real quick. First thing you'll notice is the spacious volume. It's visually spacious. One thing that Mazda does that Toyota and Honda haven't been able to do, more legroom, more headroom for not only the driver, but the passenger. Let's get in here. As you can see, plenty of legroom as well as plenty of headroom. Mazda has even engineered the seats to be a little bit taller for those long rides to give you the space that you and your passengers need and a cup holder for those long trips. Now let's go around to the driver's side. one of the first things I want to point out is the Mazda Advanced Keyless Entry and Start System. Now normally you unlock or lock a vehicle. What you can do with this one, press the button as long as you're within 30 inches and you got the key within range, you can get right into the vehicle. Excuse me. Alright, first thing I'd like to go over, you said safety was really important to you. With your last car, it was totaled, you were concerned about the safety. You wanted to make sure that you would come out unharmed. Well, with safety, what Mazda has done, especially for the structure, the Sky Active Ring structure, what they've done, they've included ultra high tensile steel and high tensile steel in key areas to give the body better rigidity. So when you're driving, you have the solid feel in connection to the road, as well as advanced protection in a collision. No other model in its class offers as much high tensile steel as we do. Now this car also has the McPherson strut system and the multi-link rear suspension to give you that solid connected feel to the road that you were looking for, and a four-wheel suspension. So what we're going to take a look at here now is the interior. Another award I'd like to point out is with Ward's top 10 interiors, Mazda was chosen. As you can see, the leatherette seating with the stitching is part of the reason Ward's named this as one of the top interiors. So to go along with the awards that Mazda's getting, they got Ward's award, Edmunds, and even Kelly Blue Book has given it lowest cost of ownership over 5 years. And then to go back, touching on that safety, the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety named Mazda that top safety pick. So I know you were really concerned about the insurance, and what we can do is with all of those things, the safety, your insurance guy is going to give you a great price. Alright, let's move on. Let's get inside. I'll have you get inside and we'll go over all the interior features. First off, we're going to utilize that push button start that I mentioned. Put your foot on the brake, press the start button. Car starts up right away, and the first thing you'll notice is the active driving display pops up. So you have a visual representation of your speed while driving, as well as a tachometer to keep track of the horsepower and how fast you're going. Now, we have two modules here. One's going to be showing you your position, park, neutral, and drive. This one over here is going to show you some more statistical information, as well as showing that you have a full gas tank, and outside it's 72 degrees. Now if we press this info button here, I can show your average miles per hour, your current miles per gallon, average miles per gallon, and range. Now this is a full tank, and the car's estimating you're going to get 380 miles on this tank. Definitely going to give you the most bang for your buck with that. Now it's tilt and telescopic steering wheel. You got your cruise control, Bluetooth, and audio controls all incorporated, as well as paddle shifters, your adjustments for your fog lights and headlights, and your windshield wipers, variable adjustments there. Now let's move over to the display. It's a 7-inch color display that Mazda's offered with the Mazda Connect system. So with Mazda Connect, they're offering Pandora, AHA, and Stitcher. And with each of those, you can stay connected to social media. You can even tether off of a hotspot and connect through Wi-Fi off your phone and log into it through here. You can pair up to 7 devices using this. Entertainment comes standard with a Bose 9-speaker system, so you can definitely jam out to those tunes. Alright, let's go over here to you can see adjusting through here. We can go over to your favorite country station. See, you can jam out to those country tunes that you're interested in. Now, not only does Mazda have great sound system, but they also have navigation. The Mazda comes with 3 years of updates for traffic, as well as map updates. You get 2 a year, once every 6 months. So I know it's important to you to have those mapped updates for all the travel that you do with your work. Alright, let's go down here. I want to show you, you have the commander switch. That's how you're going to be controlling this display while you're driving, so you don't have to be distracted. It's a nice turning knob system, as well as key buttons here, and a volume and mute button. Over here with the 6-speed automatic that we have in this vehicle, there's even a sport mode that you can engage, where it'll change all the shift points in the car to give you a more sporty feel and driving experience. We can go into the manual mode and utilize the being able to drive it like a manual transmission with the ability of an automatic without having to worry about the clutch. It's kind of nice. Now you'll see right here, dual zone climate. That's something you're not going to find on the Honda and the Toyota. You had mentioned that when you are driving up north with your girlfriend, she's always cold, you're always warm. So what we're going to do here is you can adjust your temperature to a colder temperature, she can adjust hers for warm, and you have the variable heated seats as well. Now, next I want to go over the Mazda sales app here. It gives, the nice thing here is I can show you the different colors. So we're going to select the Mazda 3, and then as you can see all the different colors that Mazda comes with. You can even see product info. There's delivery videos. I know you wanted me to explain some of the eye active sense technologies that Mazda offers. On this vehicle, it has the blind spot monitoring, as well as with the when you go into reverse. See right here, when you go into reverse, it even has rear cross traffic alert. So we're utilizing the rear view camera, and if anyone comes on either side, the car will warn you, and an audible beep and a visual with the blind spot monitoring that you were asking about. It illuminates a light. So those technologies I can show you in a video, as well as let me go over here and show you all the different awards that Mazda has won. Now let's go over to the competitive comparison, the different models that you were looking at. You can see Mazda gets some of the best gas mileage, best horsepower. Let's scroll down to the next one here. Mazda is the only one that offers the lumbar support, like I had mentioned, and the climate control. And for interior volume, as you can see, Mazda is definitely the best. Now let's go over to the route here. What I'd like to show you is the Google Map representation. We're going to go on the freeway here. Now some of the things I want you to pay attention to are the transitional S-terms, the rough and uneven roads, and the on-ramp and the off-ramp. What we're going to do is I'm going to go first, and then I'm going to have you drive, and I want you to pay attention to the braking, the acceleration, and the transmission, and how you're going to be connected to the road. So one of the things that you'll notice while you're driving, there is also on the steering wheel, there's a spot for you to help put your thumbs, so you hit the driving position is a 9 and 3 position. So what we can have you do is you put your hands at 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock to give you that feel, that connection to the road. So we're going to take you out on the road, because after all, the best way to getting to know a Mazda is to drive it. Now just like with the Samurai, they know the quality of a sword from the way you hold it. Mazda, you'll know the quality of the vehicle from driving it. Are you ready to get in and drive the vehicle? Alright, let's go. Thanks again.